Hey guys, Game Fan Dan here, recording with a tater tot. Today I will be doing my first Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile. I'd like some feedback, not on the profile itself, more on the deck. You know what I mean. It's not completely finished. The extra deck isn't really finished. It's only got like 2 Exceeds in it. The other synchros that were from the old deck. Side deck is definitely not finished. I don't have the cards for it. A little expensive. Alright. So, without further ado, we're getting into worms. So, to start off the deck, we have classic 3-Worm X and 3-Worm Yagen. This is just a beautiful combo. You summon the X. From the deck, you dump the Yogg to grave. Yogg's effect, this is the only one on the field, and everything got dark. Why? This is the only card in the field, and so this thing specials from the grave face down. And then it flips, bump one monster on your opponent's side of the field. It's just a really good combo. Oh no, I dropped a card. I look like a dummy. Okay, let's put him over there. Alright. 3-worm Cartaros. Come on. 3-worm C. It's the alphabet. Anyway. So these things flip face up, and you can go search for a level 4 or lower worm. It's brilliant. Get your Worm X or your Worm Tentacles, which I'm about to show you. 2 Worm Tentacles. The old deck didn't used to run these because I didn't think they'd be okay, but they're actually amazing. You have a worm in the... If you have any worms in the graveyard, you have this out in the field. It's got 1700 attack. Remove from play the worm that's in the grave to let this thing attack twice. It's just a good 17 beater. Speaking of beater, we have the 27 Worm King. Why did I zoom in on that? I haven't done that for any of the other ones. Anyway, so it's got 27 beater. Tribute itself or another worm to destroy 1 card in the field. Any card, doesn't matter. Really good. 2 Lion Alligator. Now, these, you don't see them in worm decks. I run it because it's amazing. It's got 1900. It's to really replace Thunder King Ryo, which would probably be the most common beater of this deck. But you get this thing out, and you have another reptile on the field, and all reptiles now have piercing, including itself, and it's got 1900 attack. So it's pretty good. The only downside is it's water and not light, and that's because I run an Honest, which pretty much everything is light, except for those alligators and the Evil Dragon Anadas. A lot of decks run 1. I've never seen one that runs 3, so don't run 3. I run 2 because the draw rate is pretty low with just 1. And I want these first turn. I want to draw into this soon. End phase, destroy 1 card in the field. It's got 600 attack times the amount of worms you remove to summon this thing. And I actually had to order these online. Stupid. Except for one that I got a local. It was really nice. For tiny part of the deck, we now have the spells. Dark Hole. Obvious. It's LOB. Look at me, I'm so fancy. Anyway, enough of the bragging. 2 MST. Don't run 3. It's too much. Have enough with 2. Monster Reborn. Because Monster Reborn, I don't need to explain that. Book of Moon, because, well, it's Book of Moon. To win a match earlier, I actually used Book of Moon on my Worm Yogg, and it was funny. Future Fusion is the last card, because dump all your worms for Worm 0, and Evil Dragon Anada in hand, special summon Anada, you're fucked. Where's my Heavy Storm? This deck should run a Heavy Storm, but I guess I don't have it with me. I must have lost it. Or maybe I just don't have it. It doesn't matter. So, Now on to the heavy part of the deck, excluding monsters. We're into traps. This should be obvious. I'm sure you've seen these. W Nebula Meteorite. You activate this. Flips all face down, monsters face up. So you activate this during your opponent's turn. Flip your Worm Yogg. Bump their shit. Then at end phase, flips all your worms, face up worms, face down into defense. And you draw a card for each one you flip down. After that, you can special summon one level 7 or higher light reptile monster. So you get your Worm King out, and basically they can't do shit. Because it's a can, so they can't warning it. Maybe. They probably might be able to warning it. I'll look into that. But, good card. Only 2 offering to the Snake Deity. I'm kind of experimenting with it. Maybe you should run 3, but me personally, I only run 2. Like, they attack your Yogg. Bump their shit. Fuck their shit. Fuck all of it. So it's a good card. 1 Torrential Tribute. Come the new update, you're going to be able to run 2 of these. I'll probably run 2, but just 1 for right now. I'll show you this one near the end. Solemn Brigade. I don't have a shiny Solemn Judgment on me. I only have 2 super warnings. Mirror Force. Yeah. 2 Bottomless. It's bottomless, I mean, gotta run it. 1 Compulsory. I'd probably run 2, but I only have 1, believe it or not. 2 Deep Prisons. I want them to be shiny, but they're not. Makes me sad. And for the last card, Return from a Different Dimension. This card is controversial in this deck. Maybe you should side it, maybe you should main it. But basically what I did to win a match on Dueling Network earlier, had this shit face down, Future Fusion in hand, and Evil Dragon and Nada in hand, and no worms in hand. Serious. So, what happened was, no, this wasn't in hand, this was on the field. Yeah, that's how it happened. Alright, so, play the Future Fusion, dump all the worms, reveal worm 0, blah, 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 special Ananta, and this guy's just like clueless. He's like, okay. He's probably got some back row that I don't care about. Activate this, pay half my life points, get my Worm Kings out, bump all his shit. OTK. It made me feel good. So, for the extra deck, I don't really need to show you. It's self-explanatory. This deck pretty much only runs 4 stars, so you're just gonna exceed really with it. So you're gonna get your Utopia out, or your Zenmeister. You should really experiment with this deck. A lot of people run with it Gen XLI Birdman. I used to, but personally, it was too slow. It was too slow for my liking. This, it seems slower, but it's actually better. What you should be siding is stuff to counteract Dark Worlds and Zectors. You should get your Macrocosmos, Dimensional Fissure, DD Crow. What else? Basically, you just want to side against Dark Worlds and Inzectors. And Wind-Ups. You should side against those. But anyway, that was Game Fan Dan with my Worm deck. I guess I'll do a little thing with it now. Show you all the cards. I guess. This is stupid. They're gonna fall. Ugh. This video is going on too long. You should probably just end it right now. Just skip through this. This is terrible. There's gonna be nothing else exciting. You've seen all this. Why are you still watching? Stop it. Oh god, this is terrible. We're almost 10 minutes in. Recording with a tater tot. Delicious. Ugh. Oh god. It fell. And the 3 Or max. I cheated, I can't do that. Yay. So that's my 2012 Worm deck. I'll probably update it later, and then I'll post a video then, not on a tater tot, but hope you enjoyed the video, and post a comment, rate, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Oh wait, you don't rate anymore. Wow, I'm an old motherfucker. Alright, bye.